So let's start this. Good morning, people of the internet. It is a beautiful sunny day outside today, and today we are going to be finally fitting this big black ass bumper. Big black bumper. Got some welding work to do to her car first. The support, the metal support underneath the bumper or rear bumper has corroded to the point where it is still holding the bumper up, but it's, if she was ever in an accident, it wouldn't be safe. Easiest way to put it, basically. It would crumble. Literally, it would just crumble. So at this moment in time, I'm just waiting for her to turn up. Apparently she's on her way. But yeah, that's what this video is going to consist of. We're going to make a new bumper support for the back end. Obviously take the old one off first, make that, and then put the new one on, and then give the car a good polish so that the bumper doesn't look out of place, because at the moment it looks rather dirty. Her car does, because she hasn't had a chance to clean it for a bit because of the weather. So hopefully within the next, I don't know, half an hour or so she'll be here and we can get on with that. So I'll see you as soon as she turns up. And is start again. And is as giving, and as if by magic there's a Subaru appeared. So she's trying to get her number plate off at the minute. I think we'll time lapse this part. Strip down time. Good job I can edit these videos. All done. Right, so as you can see, all along here, that one's not attached there. Here, there's a hole not supposed to be there. All underneath needs rebuilding. So basically we're going to rebuild this one and this one. This one on this side's alright. And we're going to straighten all this out down here, because unfortunately somebody ran into the back of her. And remake this, put this one back on as well. So let's find some plate and get something made up, I think. Right, so we've got this bracket off, it's over at the bench. As you can see, it's pretty rusty and there's not much actually left holding this bit on. So I'm going to build it in two parts, or repair it in two parts. I've already made this bracket piece up here that's going to replace this bit here. I'm going to cut that out and then take that piece in and then replace this bit here and then rebuild all this bit down here with another bit of plate. So let's get angle grinder out and start cutting. Right, so sorry about that, the battery died in the camera, but as you can see, sort of, well look, I have welded this bit of plate in. I've left it here at the minute because this bit here also needs replacing, here, because well, actually I can just get away with that bit there, to be fair. So I'm going to replace that bit. There's the next bit, and then take it from there. Right, so that's that bit welded up, and obviously this is to replace that bit there. So if you look like that, it's a pretty much near enough match. Sorry, like that, so you can see. So cut that bit off, line them up, weld this bit to this bit, because yeah, that gets rid of all the rust from underneath. Job's a good one. Anybody think I was a professional when I was doing this? Right, so that is that. Oh, sorry, all welded back together, look. Yeah, a little bit of a clean up. So as you can see, I've put the dip back in it. I don't know how well you can see that. Can you see that quite well? Actually not bad at all, to be fair. Obviously all these plates I am making myself from scratch. I've always, not always been able to. Basically, growing up I was the child of three, eldest child of three. And my dad, when I was growing up, basically did me the biggest favour in the world. He, being a Rolls-Royce engineer, showed me how to do something once and then let me get on with it. And you know, it's it was the best education that somebody could give you, was the fact that, right, this is how you do something, I'll show you once, go from there. So I've done it. That's what I do. I make everything from scratch. I can panel beat, spray, I can weld, build engines, you name it, I can do it. And it's all thanks to the fact that basically when I was growing up, my dad he literally just did that. He literally turned around and went, well, if you want to learn how to do that, you do it like this, there you go, get on with it, I'm not showing you again. So, you know, it's always stuck with me. It's been one of the things that I've always done. So to get, anyway, so as you can see, this bit now is up tight against there, but not where it's supposed to be over here. So what I'm going to do, and I've actually another YouTuber actually showed me how to do this, is we're going to take the cut-off saw and we're going to put it in there at a 45 degree, close that gap, or keep putting it through there until that cap's closed up down here, and then we're just going to seam weld that up, butt joint it, and job will be good one. So let's get on with it. So that was the first pass. Let's give it a bit of a tap round, reshape it. It's not far out, to be fair. Wants a little bit more off here, probably another little bit of a sliver. There you go, and that's closed that up perfectly. So what we'll do, just do that. Right. Let's get that gap closed up. So this is one of the jobs I really enjoy doing, is making new panels like this, because it's therapeutic, you know, making something from nothing. Or rebuilding something from scratch. And as you can see, down at the top edge you can see the welds on. But what I'll do is once I've finished it all, got it all right, I'm going to rust treat it anyway, and then probably give it a coat of hammerite. So last bit, I might actually make it into two bits. Just going to have to cut this bit out here because that is absolutely rotten. Put a curve down, shape this into the shape it's supposed to be, trim it off and then weld it up, and then basically then that should be done. And that's because this dip here is for the rear lights. The rear lights have a dip for the brake light. That bit there, look, has a dip for the brake light to go in. So that needs to be in, because if it's not, or the brake lights can't fit. So what do we do there? I think if I trim that up there and trim that across there, I can bend that bit down, seam weld it. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Right, so that wants to come up there like that. Right, so now, as you can see by the rust on the inside of here, now it's in focus, we need to replace this section here, which we'll start with a bit of flat plate, mark where it's going to be to, cut it out, shape it, well, shape this bit, and then cut this bit out, weld it in. Right, so we're at this stage with this plate. Got to trim that like I did this bit over here, so I can get that plate back in place, finish shaping it. It's not far out. Then I'll just rebuild that bit down there. We're getting there slowly. Helps if it's in focus. Right, so there it is. The completed rebuild. Or rebuilt bracket. I've just got to put a hole left in there, and clean up the welds. So we'll take this up where I'm fitting it. Right, the part is made. It is all sprayed up. A little bit tacky. Well, we need to get this put back together. There we go, all done. Just needs the number plate fitting, and it's that's it. Where is your number plate? I'll put the spare clips in that bag for now. I'm impressed with that. It's a bloody good match as well, actually. Right, so that's it, she's gone. Bumper's on, that panel got replaced, well that bumper support got repaired. There's the other one, the main one across the middle, but it's supporting it for now. It looks alright. The only problem is it's slightly shinier than the rest of the car now. There is some bits where it needs flattening back, polishing. Not just the bumper but the whole car. But that can be done at a later date. So I think we'll leave this one here. It's been a little bit hit and miss because For some reason my batteries keep dying on my camera quicker than they should be. Might be that the fact that they're not fully charged even though they said they were. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a bit of a panel beating type one, maybe. But you've seen the end results. The bumper looks nice on the car. The colour match was pretty much spot on. Slightly out, like I said, it's slightly shinier than the rest of the car, but that might be the lacquer I've used. So all that's left to do is for me to tidy up in here, and get this video edited. Oh, and have a much needed shower. So we'll leave it here. I hope you've enjoyed. I look half asleep at this moment in time. Like I've said before, if you want to know anything that, or want to ask questions on anything that I've done here, such as how I've done certain things, how I'm spraying, what I'm spraying, you know, setups, whatever, leave us a comment, and I'll try and answer them as best as I can. Might even do a video on answering the comments. Next job is Hannah's car, I believe. She's coming back up for a weekend. Unfortunately, the paint we have used on her car has let some water through. It started to blister again already. So that's the next job. She's coming up next weekend, I believe. And then after that I have a mini boot lid to do, would you believe? BMW Mark 1 BMW Mini, I believe. That's got some rust holes in the boot lid that need welding up, and then the boot lid respraying. I also may have a Ford KA, but I'm waiting for confirmation on that one, whether he actually wants it doing or not, which wants the roof boot lid and rear bumper spraying, because it's the only way I could think of it is it's been left in the sun, and it's blistered the roof and the boot lid and everything, and the rear bumper's the wrong colour anyway. So like I says, if you enjoyed this video, you know, please like, and if you've got any questions, please comment. I'll see you in the next one.